So hi guys, welcome to another video. So for those of you struggling with market structure, right? I want you to do this whenever you come to the market. This is an analysis I have on gold. I will not be taking it because it's almost, the new year session is almost over, right? So I'm going to change this so that I will not tamper with my analysis, right? Let's assume this is what you have on your chart right now, right? You want to know what price is doing currently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore this part. I'm going to start here, right here. Then let's see if we can spot a change, right? So look at what market structure has been doing right from here, right? So let's see. This gives this low and this gives this high. So this is what you do. This gives this. And as you can see, unless there's this, then there's this, right? There's this, then there's this. There's this, then there's this. This. So right now I'm marking the candles in no particular order. I'm not using important candle to mark anything here. I'm just giving you a structure, right? So you see, this is a change of character here. Change of character. It happened here, and it gives this low. It gives this high, and now down we go, right? Right? So this is what we have. Most of us will be selling here. We think this is a zone, but let me continue. Then you can see the narrative for yourselves, right? So we have this, and it did this high. It did this low. It did this high. It did this low. Because this is where I'm paying attention to. Did this high. Did this low. The high that broke this one is this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this, then it did this. I think I made a mistake here. This should be here because this low brought this high, this low brought this high. Yeah, this is this high brought this low. So this is where we are. We are in this range now, right? We are in this range. So I need you to take this markup sideways, sideways, and spot your zones. If you are to be buying, look at where market change character here. Here, you see where market change. So it will give you all those markup. You see people drawing higher highs, higher lows. If you do it like this, you are going to actually see it. So this is it. And for those that trade liquidity, you mark here as liquidity, right? Mark here as liquidity, hoping that you have a zone up here to sell. So now, what I want you to even pay attention to is what happened today, right? Let's start from this is Thursday, right? If only you marked this, you wouldn't be going to and fro because as you can see here, this is a liquidity. This is a liquidity here. Equal. So there should be a zone here, which is why this market dipped and grabbed it. Look at it where it is here. Then this market grabbed the liquidity and there should be a zone around this place that will take it up, right? So as you can see from this schematic on your screen, you might be wondering why I had that sell from this zone. So it is called a supply zone. This is where the supply zone was. Because it did this, let me show you what it did. You see, it grabbed this liquidity, but in the process, it is a structural break. There is a structural break here. That is why I'm selling. That is why I'm selling because I'm using a standard confirmation in order to take the trade, which is somewhere in this zone, somewhere around here. It might take me out. I don't know. because there's still liquidity up here and there's another zone up here. But if you utilized this first one here, you see the move it did, it would have been enough for you for today. So we are on 3 hours now. Currently, I just flipped it to 3 hours. So if you were to look for a zone here, the reason why I would have taken that trade, you see, after this um structural break, right? After this I put this low, yeah. After this candlestick important candlestick break, there's a supply zone here. That is why there's a reaction here. As you can see. So let's go to 15 minutes and see what really happened here. So if you have been in 15 minutes, you would see this as your supply zone. The modification of this is your supply zone, right? So let's say you take your trade on 15 minutes. Everybody will be targeting the low. Now, what low is the question? What low? Because you'll be targeting the next liquidity, right? So what liquidity will you be targeting? This is where everything I've been saying makes sense. That you should target the closest one. That's if you are looking for safety. But if you are not looking for safety, you can target this one. But as you can see what it did, right? It grabbed the one here. And remember what it is said, that whatsoever structural load that is being grabbed, because this one too was a liquidity grab, as you can see, it is likely going to take the high. That is why I am second guessing this entry, because we have equal highs. It is likely going to take either this one, or both of the lows, and do something like this and do something like this. But you see, in this case, it did this. So we want to see it take the liquidity that brought it, which is this high, Maybe by the time I will post this video, it has already played out. But I just want you to see that the market also follows liquidity, those equal highs, equal lows, and this stuffs like that. But the thing is, I don't actually pay attention to it, because whatever structure gives me is what I trade. If I see it, I trade it. But I strictly follow structure. Strictly. That's what I follow. Structure. Just pure price action structure. So this is my own view. And remember, tomorrow is NFP. You guys should trade safe. I hope you understand what I'm saying. In the main purpose for making this video is just for you to know how to mark your highs and lows, right? To bring it out in a schematic way. Because most of us, they teach us higher highs and higher lows in a schematic way. We cannot identify them in the chart. And if you are still finding it difficult to identify highs and lows, right, in candlestick, you can leave a DM, or you can leave a comment wherever you see this post. Just leave something when I see it, or you should actually make a poll where many people will comment. So whenever I see your comments, I will make a video on structure, just structure, how to mark it. Thanks for your time. Share with your trader friends, like and comment. Thank you and peace out.